When you're asked what cars come to mind when you hear the acronym JDM, the chances are you would have said the Nissan Skyline, the Toyota Supra, and the Mazda RX-7. Whilst these cars in modified form can blow minds, they are also now owned by every Tom, Dick and automotive influencer out there, including myself. While values are still sky high and climbing daily, there is a voice in the back of your head that wants you to be different. But how different can you be in the world of JDM cars? Get a chaser, perhaps? Nope. Florida is full of those damn things. Pick up an old Datsun? No. Because manga and anime lovers are all over them. So where does this leave us? Hell, I don't know. But I can tell you about 3 JDM cars that you probably had no idea existed. The 80s and 90s was an era full of competition between designers and automotive companies, causing them to release vehicles a bit too fast without proper market feedback and testing, leaving owners and dealerships with nothing but headaches. Luckily for us car enthusiasts, there were some gems that raised the bar and made our lust for Japanese automotive goodness that much more.
Enjoy the ride.
Nissan produced an experimental sports car or concept car at the time that didn't quite get the love that it deserved. This was the Nissan Mid-4 Type 2, an all-wheel drive, all-wheel steer, mid-engine VG30 DETT 3-litre 6-cylinder quad cam 24-valve normally aspirated 330 horsepower lump. The same engine was also fitted to many other JDM cars like the Nissan Leopard F31, the Nissan Gloria, the Nissan Seema. Wait, that is the normally aspirated version. The one in question is the turbocharged one that was used in the Nissan 300ZX. Now when you hear the word high-cast, you instantly think of the Nissan Skyline GTR, right? However, this 4-wheel steering mechanism was fitted to the Mid-4 years prior. Think of the Mid-4 as a sort of test mule for the Nissan Skyline and the 300ZX platforms. Or maybe not the engine configuration for the Skyline or the engine for that fact, but the all-wheel drive system in the Mid-4 resembles the Atessa system in a Nissan Skyline and was considered to be its predecessor. Its chiseled front end, pop-up headlights and flat back makes me think the Lamborghini Countach and Honda NSX had a love child. Perhaps the Ferrari Testarossa got in there for a little bit of action too? Now with the right looks, performance and high tech for its time, the Mid-4 was the perfect recipe to take on the likes of Porsche and Ferrari. Nissan wanted to produce the car to compete in the all-new, at the time, Group S rally in 1987. Unfortunately, the Group S was then cancelled and any plans to produce the Mid-4 died along with it. Aww. Now since we're riding the iconic Nissan speed train, we should probably talk about the GTR wagon. Wait. Don't click off the video just yet. I'm not going to be mentioning the Nissan Stagia or the Autech RB26 variant. No, I'm going to tell you about something so wild and out there you likely never heard of it. Put together by JDM Option Video between the years of 1996 and 1998, the GTR Speedwagon was born.
New GTR debut. Driving Skyline.
Perhaps not the prettiest, but definitely one of the rarest tuner cars out there. The rear was molded from a Nissan Exa or Pulsar in some countries. The Speedwagon pedaled through Tsukuba circuit with a highly formidable time of 1 minute and 4 seconds, .45, all the way back in 1996. The Speedwagon also ran a quarter mile of 11.89 seconds and had a maximum speed of 304 kilometers an hour. While the full engine specifications are relatively unknown at the moment, mainly because I can't read Japanese, but it's pretty safe to say from looking at the photos that it had twin turbos, likely the HKS 2530s, as these were all the hype at the time. It had HKS EBC5 boost controller, map-based ECU, HKS super power flow intakes, a larger alloy radiator, an oil catch can, and an aesthetically pleasing polished RB26. While numbers produced were low and the whereabouts of the remaining are mostly unknown, the legend still lives on in the 1998 Konami arcade game racer known as Racing Jam.
Konami.
Back to the rally we go with likely another car that you've never heard of.
しなやかネコ科のターボシャレードターボ
The Daihatsu Shira de Tomaso 926R launched at the Tokyo Motor Show in 1985. It sported a 926cc 4-valve engine producing 116 horsepower, enough power to propel this 3-cylinder mid-engine beauty through some of the toughest Group B rally stages. The Daihatsu-developed Pocket Rocket was wrapped in De Tomaso decals and seductive red paint, weighing in at a low 800 kilograms, which meant that this could get from 0 to 100 quicker than you can say, "Subscribe to Nelkel JDM and smash that like button, please." Unfortunately for us all, the 926R never came to be, as Group B rally came to a swift end when Henry Toivonen and co-driver Sergio Cresto were killed in the crash of the Tour of Corsica in 1986. Not to mention the countless injuries and deaths that happened at the Rally of Portugal in 1986. That, my friends, leaves you with 3 JDM cars that you may or may not have heard of, but at least you got a little bit of history on them all. I hope you really enjoyed this video. Let me know in the comments section what you thought. Drop a like and hit that subscribe button for more JDM related content. See you in the next one. Peace.